Hello and welcome to Robin's Fanatics TV with me AJ, and reporting today on the pitching in Isthmian League Premier Division fixture between Carshalton Athletic and Bowers and Pitsea. We've already played the reverse fixture of this one back in September, and Carshalton came away from Essex with a 1-0 victory. Tom Beer being on the goal scorer for the Robins on that day to bring the points back down to Surrey. So the Robins will be looking for a league double today over our opponents from Essex. As far as the league table is concerned, Carshalton Athletic are currently sitting in 9th place, and Bowers and Pitsea are down in 20th, having had a bit of a struggle this season, and they're currently sitting 3rd from bottom. So they'll be a tough opponent today. They'll be wanting to come out all guns blazing, and just hope we can see them off. As for changes, there's 2 team changes from the defeat last week at Haringey Borough. Tom Beer is back in the squad after his long suspension for his 3rd red card this season. He come in for Arthur Cook, and Aaron Smith-Joseph started in place of Alex Akrofi. And on the bench for the Robins is a new signing, Chendu Mackenzie Atumatu, signed from Hastings this week. So yeah, as for the game itself, well, to be fair, it wasn't the most entertaining of games. You know, played in very, very cold conditions, but we both adapted to it. Thankfully the pitch wasn't frozen like a lot of other grounds today had their matches called off. As for the game itself, it was a bit of a scrappy affair at first. The first chance really didn't come until like 15th minute, when Femi Akinwande was completely unmarked on the penalty spot, and a ball came over to him, and he managed to balloon it miles over the bar. He was leaning back and fired it high and wide, which was probably the best chance of the first 15 minutes of both sides, as they were trying to feel each other out. Again, it was just like a midfield battle really. No two teams were on top. Carshalton started well, but got bogged down in the middle of it. Best chance for Bowers and Pitsea came off from a header from a corner, which was cleared off the line by Tommy Bradford to keep the scores level at 0-0. And just before half time, our already small squad has taken another blow as Aaron Smith-Joseph pulled up with like a hammy after making a run from a ball that was sent to him. So he pulled up to put even more strain on the already thin squad of players that we've got. But that was it. We ended the first half strong. We started it strong, ended it strong, but the middle bit was just a bit of a battle. But at half time it was 0-0. Second half wasn't much different, to be fair. You know, both teams just trying to find the crucial ball to get on to get the lead. It was a tough whole game. Akinwande did make the Bowers keeper pull off a good save just shortly after half time. Yeah, he fired in a shot and the keeper was equal to it. But then again, it was just sort of, you know, passing and sort of both teams looking to be very cautious and not trying to concede the first goal. But the first goal did come, and it came on 63 minutes, and it was for the Robins. Kelvin Expedita tapped home from a great cross by Leo Hamlin. And the ball came over to him, and he managed to beat his man and just tap it home to put the Robins 1-0 up. To be fair, this was probably always going to be a game that was going to be decided by 1 goal. So then we got it, thankfully. Rest of the half just kind of fizzled out really. Nothing. No 2 goalkeepers were really tested in any great way. Carshalton could have gone 2-0 up, but Alex Akrofi, who'd come on for the stricken Aaron Smith-Joseph, just at the end of the first half. Had a shot blocked on the line by a centre back, which prevented it from going 2-0. But apart from that, Bows didn't really have many opportunities to score. I mean, both defences were pretty much on top, really. A bit like the Chelsea-Liverpool game beforehand. But yeah, but that was it. That was the action over, and it finished 1-0 to the Robins. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. I mean, sometimes you have to do a hard-earned win, and we've got another hard-earned 1-0 victory. We're definitely becoming the Arsenal of the Isthmian Premier League. I tell you, won so many games 1-0, but again, it's 3 points. So yeah, really pleased with that. That win lifted it up to 6th place in the table, I believe. But there's no time to rest for the Robins, because coming up on Monday is a rearranged game at home to Lewis, which is always going to be a tough game. I don't think we're going to have Aaron Smith-Joseph back and fit ready in time for that one, but maybe the new guy, Chinendu McKenzie, will come and have a start. He did come off the bench for the last 5 minutes, but wasn't really enough time for him to make an impact. Yeah, but yeah, next up for the Robins, you know, like I said, Lewis at home, which is always going to be a tough fixture to you know, Lewis will always have a good side out and always give us a good game. But it just goes to show that, you know, how weird the league table is. Because if we win that, we could go 4th on 44 points, which would be the same as Bishop Stortford, who have had a really good season. So, it's just the way the league is, it seems nobody wants to win it outright. Hornchurch are currently top, but their match today was postponed, so they weren't really sort of, you know, they were always going to be there. And like I say, a lot of matches were postponed today. And Carshalton had their game against Wingate and Finchley away postponed midweek. So, quite a lot of games to catch up on for all clubs in the league. But we'll get through it once this cold spell ends. There'll be games twice a week till the end of the season, I think, which is no bad thing. But yeah, so yeah, that's it from me. I mean, it's yeah, hard-earned performance. Got the win. That's all you can ask for, really. So yeah, let's keep starting another little run going after losing our Southern match unbeaten streak last week at Haringey. So yeah, onwards and upwards to Lewis on Monday. So this is me, AJ, signing off, and I'll be back on Monday with a roundup of how the Lewis game's gone again from home, because I'm still not allowed to film inside the ground. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap this up now. If you're still watching, thank you very much. Appreciate the watch. Thank you for everyone who takes time to watch my especially my home vlogs, considering there's no action on them. So yeah, thank you. I do appreciate it. But that's it. This is me, AJ, signing off, and I will be back on Monday. So until then, see you later.